Welcome, everyone. This is Glenda Dawson, and I have a couple of members that have also decided to join me tonight to do some channeling for the councils of light beings, Council of Light, Council of Eight, Council of Nine, Council of 13, and other councils that are around us and with us. If you ever feel the calling to come and join us, or if you want to know more about this and how to do it, please contact me, email me, or message me on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram. I'm basically almost everywhere. You could also go to my website, Glenda's Magical Creations, and message me there. And I could talk to you and we could arrange to have you join us. You do not have to be on camera. You can use a pseudonym. You don't have to use your real identity. So um, it's as anonymously as possible. So please don't hesitate and feel like you don't want to be in public with this. You won't, and it will bring whatever you have to offer, whatever you channel, whatever you get, will bring some healing to the world, to us, to yourself, and to everything that's living. Um, Again, with that being said, welcome. And I hope that you receive healing from tonight's channeling session. Um, if you could just then, everyone, close your eyes and take a nice deep breath and allow that breath to really cleanse your body. So make it nice and slow. When you exhale, do the same thing, nice and slow. And continue breathing nice and slow, but deep. So your body can actually cleanse itself and allow pure oxygen, fresh oxygen to come in and expel any negativity or any toxins that may be around that you may have picked up or have somehow breathed in or have just appeared. So with tonight, um, we're going to be traveling to a place that seems like a hurricane. All around us, there's a lot of chaos, but in the middle, it's very peaceful. Actually, I have been to a Qigong class the other day, and when the master stated that, I heard right away this is where we're starting. So we're starting in the middle of that hurricane, where it's peaceful, where everything is calm. You feel that calming energy. And then about 15 feet, 20 feet outward, all around you, you see the chaos. Now that represents your environment. That represents everyone around you, no matter where you are. The inner calmness is what you have to grab onto to not let that chaos bother you, not let that chaos come and take your power away. Now, this sort of energy funnel, hurricane, whatever you want to call it, as it is spinning around you, it is picking us up in that calming bubble that's in the middle, and it will take us up to another dimension. And in that dimension, the calmness increases. The healing energy increases. and the power within you increases. Now, if you do not know how to go about doing this, just set the intentions. I want to go where they go. I want to go where it takes me. And let that intention take you there. Some people may know how to channel, period, and could go, but some don't. So don't worry. Just set the intention. Now take another deep breath, nice and slow. And when you exhale, take notice of what you see. Whether you see it with your eyes, your third eye, your pineal gland, or you just know that you're there. Get a feeling. You just know. Or you hear a whisper in your ear, this is what's around you. Now I am being directed to have Jazz step in.
I am seeing a, excuse me, a mountainous area and a crystalline lake. And that lake, the term Lake Placid came to me, and very, very peaceful and calm, serene. The dimension identification I get is 10th. And there's a quietness, but it's not deafening quiet. It's a peaceful quiet. You can hear songbirds, but just as a background, not deafening, not irritating, but just sweet, sweet, melodic sounds. There's a meadow in front of me, and there's a beckoning to move toward the base of the mountain, which has lots of trees, and just meander in the beauty. There's wildflowers, there's gorgeous, gorgeous grasses. Don't typically think of grass as necessarily being gorgeous, but this grass is. And I hear the soft tinkling of the elementals being present.
Mm-hmm.
And we're being asked to enjoy the serenity of the meadow, to walk toward the wooded area that's along the lake. They're asking us to come up to the shoreline and to look into the crystal waters. Here will be revealed your innermost want, your innermost need, and one of the most beautiful faces that you will see, your own. Listen to the whispers. The message is just for you.
Yes, each one of us is getting our own private message.
The
No,
water is inviting us to release anything that's been holding us back, anything that you're aware of, anything that you may not be aware of, but you know that there's something. Let it go into the water so it can be transformed. Sorry, Glenda, I didn't mean to cut you off.
each one of us is getting our own private message. But there's also a universal message that they want me to say. As you are enjoying this peaceful moment, just listen to what they are trying to tell us. As you go about your day, remember that people are individuals. Even if we're united, they're individuals, and each one of us has a right to do and say and live the life that we desire to. If you see someone and they say, for example, oh, I just been, say, diagnosed with something, be there for them. Don't try to give them advice all the time. Just listen. Sometimes they just need to be heard. If you find that someone is a brand new parent, don't just offer your advice. They have to learn just like you did. As long as the child is not in danger, offer to help, but not offer advice without being asked. If someone is writing a paper or a book or doing anything at all, even if you mean and you mean with the best intentions, if you have the best intentions in mind, do not offer. Just be there for them. Say, I am here for you. Do you need anything? I have some experience, but if you need any help, I could try to help you. Lots of people have great intentions, but that turns off other people. And I am just saying what they're telling me right now, and somebody who's watching this needs to hear this. Do and say the exact same thing. Do as you preach, as the old saying goes, and preach as you do. And now go back to your peaceful environment. Do not let anyone take your power away, take your peace away. Be within that circle or that bubble of calmness. Let things go the way they need to. Let things be the way they should. There'd be a lot more peace in this world if we just become listeners instead of listening to respond. Just listen. Just allow that safe space to be represented by you. Take another deep breath. Exhale. Back to you, Jazz.
And next time that you feel like giving unsolicited advice, which I am guilty of on occasion, sometimes more than one, think of your pets, if you have pets, how they know how to be with you when you're feeling down. They know how to give you comfort, and they don't say a word. They're just there.
Mhm.
And you feel overwhelming peace when you're with them and love, because they're not asking for anything in return. And even when people are hurting, they're not necessarily asking for you to fix it. Sometimes just holding their hand or dropping them a note or sending a floral bouquet or something like that is enough to know that they're thinking you are thinking of them, which gives them support. A phone call, and you let them talk. Zip those lips and listen. Those moments that you share like that often are so much more meaningful than anything else that you may say or offer. And if they do say they want help with something, do it with them. Unless they specifically ask you to just take over. Sometimes the companionship is more what is wanted or needed, and they don't always know how to express that.
Anchor.
And I see in the lake just this huge heart that is pulsating with love throughout all the craziness, all the crazy ideas that are in our own thoughts and minds, and it's trying to push them out, saying all you need is love. And when we're focused on love, we don't need to criticize other people because we love them. We accept them. We respect them. And we want them to be everything that they can be. And if we interfere with that process, in a sense, we're hurting them because they can't grow as much, even though it's not intended that way. So absorb the love that is there. Be the love that is there.
Now that lake wants us to be the amplifiers of that energy that's being sent out. So as we absorb it, we then turn and send it out, amplified to the world, so that everyone that needs to feel can feel it. And as we're doing that, you're going to be lifted out of here. Coordinates 725 010. Blue. Nice sapphire blue. And if anyone arrives, as soon as you arrive, you can describe it.
I see a nebula of amazing colors of purples and fuchsias and golds and just incredible blending and yet separate colors. There is no physical landing, so to speak, but it's a amazing drift of peace, of love. And you can be absorbed into it just by wanting to be there. The colors just stand out so vibrant from the night sky.
I'm hearing that it is time to let go of your anger, let go of your judgment, let go of all that negative that you have been involved in. Let go of the gossip. Let go of joining in to mock someone. Let go of all that. Live your life. It doesn't matter if someone gets drunk, that's their life. It doesn't matter if someone is driving the wrong way. As long as they don't involve you, they have to learn their lessons. And that is sometimes something hard to grasp. They have free will. Maybe if they're drinking too much, you could ask them if there's something you could help them with, or do they need a safe space to talk about what is bothering them, that they are trying to drown it with liquor or with drugs or with anything else. If somebody is hurting and you know it, you feel it, just hold their hands, as Jazz has said. Hold their hands. There's a lot of love, and it's more powerful than anything else that can be expressed or felt. Love can lift mountains and transport them to someplace else. Negative feelings like hate and disgust and dislike and demolish those mountains instead of build them up. Let the relationships flourish by helping, especially helping yourself, loving yourself, and allowing you to be a sacred space for yourself, a safe space for yourself. So you can confront, or should I say, discuss with yourself what it is that you're looking for and what your boundaries are. And let go of anything else that needs to be let go of. Letting go sometimes releases you from that bond and that anchor that has been holding you down. Become that safe space for you. Now, in the middle of all these beautiful colors, find yourself there and let those colors bring that their energy towards you. And as I see all those colors, you could actually see all the colors that are represented in chakras. Let your chakras be healed. Let your chakras be functioning properly. Let that energy flow through you so you can get clarity as to what it is you need to do. Just take nice deep breaths and allow it all to happen. And when you release, when you exhale, release any anger you may have. Release any frustration you may have. Release anything negative that you're holding on to. And then forgive yourself completely. Remembering you're human. And if you're not human, you're still in a human sort of body, which will have the same reactions as a full human. The Council of Nine at this very moment I'm sorry, the head at this very moment of the Council of Nine, Rasha, asked me to say this. They're warning us because we are going in a direction that is not good. They're here, all light beings that have ever existed are present at this moment, around us and around the earth, trying to save us, waiting for us to ask for help and waiting for us to reach out and accept that help. If you feel angry, remember it's only for that moment. Take nice deep breaths and ask for help to release that anger, to release that energy, not that it gets stuck somewhere in your body where it just becomes then physically an illness or a disease. They're stating that to remind you that as humans we have free will, and that is why they have not intervened. They're waiting for us to ask for the help, to ask for them to come and be standing next to us and give us that peace and bring our true higher self out in the open and let it be the forefront of who we are, not the human side that we think we need to be. We're not in a box, but we put ourselves in a box. We allow others to control the way we think, the way we do things. And it's not that we don't have certain ways of acting, it's that we allow them to take over. We give our power away with anger. We give our power away with judgment. We give our power away to others especially if we're gossiping, if we're getting into that circle of negative thinking, of negative responses, instead of taking the wheel and going back to the right side of the road, or the correct side of the world for us, which is a more positive way of living, allowing our true self to really come out and ignite our lives, our thoughts, and the way we feel and look at things, our perspective. We could all be in the middle of this hurricane at peace with all the chaos all around us. Or we could be part of the chaos instead of being the solution and the lighthouse so others can find us. And Rasha is stepping back now. Anyone else getting anything? Please speak.
The light beings that are with us are asking us that as we come to grips with those things that we wish to purge ourselves of or to let go of, as you breathe out, there's a ribbon that forms from your mouths, and on it is written your concerns, your fears, your hatred, your anger, whatever that you want to get rid of. And the light beings are taking it, transforming it, and sending back to you beautiful light that will heal deeply within you, and allow you to be united more fully with your higher self. So please take advantage of that opportunity. Breathe out what you want to let go of. Let them take that and transform it. Essentially, they're burning it away. And take the responsibility that from this moment forward, you consciously choose the path in front of you, what you say and what you do. Think about. Think before I open my mouth. I say that lightheartedly, but oftentimes in the heat of the moment, we react. And we need to think first. Feel it. Feel that emotion as much as you don't want to. And then let it go. Let love determine which direction you go. I'm sensing that we're approaching the time to leave. So if you haven't already, please let go of what it is you need to. Allow the light beings to help you.
And I'm hearing that if you do not even know exactly what it is you need to release, just set the intention to let go and release all the negative that's in you. Anything that is willing to leave, that you're willing to push out, even if you don't know exactly. You will feel much lighter and you will recognize what it is later. A deep breath and exhaling. See you as they are grabbing everything from you. releasing.
Each person is being given a rose back from the light beings. And take that rose and remember what you can accomplish. Remember this moment of letting go, forgiving, and be forgiving.
And exhale. And now, 2 more deep breaths, nice and slow. And then they're asking for us to go back to our 0. If anybody has anything else to say, you may say so before they take us down.
There's a beautiful bright sun shining. That's all I'm getting.
Beautiful light, beautiful, positive, loving light.
And as you return to your 0 yourselves, you may see that the chaos that once surrounded you, maybe not quite so crazy as it was before. And that's because of the love that you have poured into the world, allowing transformation to happen.
Start ascending, descending down to 0. Taking those deep breaths and just releasing. A few more times. And a little further down. Almost there. Deep breath and on purpose and with resilience and resolve. Exhale. I want to thank everyone that joined us today. I want to thank Lee. I want to thank Jazz. Thank you for allowing yourselves to also be conduits for these messages, for this experience. Again, if anyone else wishes to join us, please just get in touch with me. And we wish you well, wish you peace. We wish you love. Namaste.
Stay.
Namaste.